Tonight we begin with breaking news in the search for the missing 5-year-old Orangeburg County girl.
Here's what we know. Minutes ago, the Orangeburg County Sheriff held a press conference with an update on Aspen Jeter's disappearance and her mother's death.
Yeah, so far those in Orangeburg have been very tight-lipped about what they knew, but we did learn new details at the press conference tonight. News 19's Nijah Hood is live in Orangeburg now with the very latest on why deputies are now searching for Aspen's biological father. Nijah.
Well, Darcy, Andrea, law enforcement now tells us for the first time that Aspen's mother was killed. That's according to autopsy results released by the Orangeburg County Sheriff's Office. Now, the 46-year-old woman was found inside her home on Louisa Drive in Orangeburg last week. Her name has not been formally released by authorities. Deputies were called to the home for a welfare check on Thanksgiving Day. Orangeburg County Sheriff's Office investigators have since been searching for the woman's daughter, 5-year-old Aspen Jeter. They're also looking for her father, Aspen Jeter. Deputies received footage from a surveillance camera at a department store in Fayetteville, North Carolina, where a man was seen with a child who matched the description of Aspen. They believe the man spotted was Jeter's father and believe he was driving a blue 2015 Mazda. Today, Sheriff Leroy Ravenel commented on the department's latest findings, including why an Amber Alert wasn't issued.
Well, first of all, he is the custodial parent of the 5-year-old, and at that point, as far as him, we didn't know that we had no idea that he was the one that, or positive could say that he was the one that had the child, and that the child, if he had the child, that the child was in danger because he was the one that was responsible for the child.
Now, here is the license plate number law enforcement officers say they are looking for. It's SVK-760. Now, it's important to note law enforcement is saying the child's father is not being considered a suspect in this case. They also say he is the child's legal custodian. In Orangeburg, Nijah Hood, News 19 WLTX.
Yeah, that was new information, Nijah, that we heard today. And then something else that I heard for the first time was the sheriff talking about how the mom was killed. Can you tell us a little more about that?
So, according to her autopsy results, it was revealed that she died by gunshot wound on her upper body. And so that is what law enforcement officers are telling us at this moment, based on the autopsy results.
Again, I think it's that important, Nijah, that we're really clear that Sheriff Ravenel says that Aspen Jeter's father is a suspect in the disappearance of the vehicle. So he's being sought after because they say this is a stolen vehicle. Can you talk a little bit more about the tone and tenor as the sheriff talked about that today?
Absolutely. So he did mention at this time there are no named suspects in this case. When they find Aspen Jeter, who has been confirmed to be Aspen Jeter's father, they plan on questioning him about information that he knows that could lead to the arrest of whoever they find to be involved in the case, but they are not considering him to be a suspect in the matter.
All right. Again, thank you so much, Nijah, for that. Yeah, Sheriff Ravenel giving more information than we've had in several days about this case after Aspen's mother was found dead on Thanksgiving Day.
The bottom line is the sheriff says that Aspen is believed to be with her father. Aspen Jeter on your screen is a picture of Aspen. Aspen is 5'7" tall and could be driving that 2015 blue Mazda 6. Investigators say they have received several tips in Fayetteville, North Carolina, of a man and a child that both match that description.
Again, this is what Aspen looks like. Take a good look at your screen. We know that she's 5 years old. We know that she has a disability that makes her unable to walk on her own or communicate verbally. So if you see her, if you know where she is tonight, if you have seen the father, Aspen Jeter, you are asked to call Crime Stoppers 1-888 Crime SC. You can also call 911. We will have more on this coming up in the second half hour of Friends at 5.